Hello, and how you doing? This is C Ray. It is a great day, Calhoun. I'm glad to be here with you. If you don't know me, I was once drug and alcohol addicted and had trouble with the law, but now I'm an entrepreneur. I own several businesses. I'm an executive director with the Incredible Well Leadership Team. I'll be with John next month. I'm also a motivational, inspirational, and transformational speaker. And I also have two books on the national and international bestseller list. So you can see that I have transformed from what I used to be. I'm here to share with you my D7 steps to transformation. These are simple steps that can change your very life. It can change your relationship with your loved ones. It can change your bottom line as far as your income. It can change your financial future. It can change your organization. If you're part of an organization or if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, these D7 steps I derive to be very simple so that the average, below average, and above average person could do them and move to the next level of their destiny, the next level of accomplishments in their life. The reason I wanted something simple because simple is available for everybody. Sometimes folks are dealing with complicated things, and sometimes people say, I just don't understand that. Well, these are extremely simple success principles that can be learned and developed. And the first step to the D7 is dream. You must have a dream if you're planning on accomplishing anything of any significance. Nothing we have on planet Earth came without someone first dreaming. I was able to do a keynote speech in Lufkin, Texas on a Friday at 9 a.m. And on the Saturday, 24 hours later, I did a keynote speech in Maui, Hawaii, 3,400 plus miles away, 24 hours later. Now, of course, there was a time change in there, but I want you to know my point. Here's my point. Because two brothers' imagination one day dreamed that men would fly across the sky, I was able to do that now. I'm talking about Orville and Wilbur Wright way back in the day. But everything we have was imagination. The internet came in someone's imagination. The iPhone came in someone's imagination. Cars come from somebody's imagination. And anything that you can think of came from a person's imagination. The success that people see, they imagine it first, they dream first. And many times early in our life, when I say early in our 16, 17, 18, late teens, early 20s, mid 20s, we begin to quit imagining. We begin to quit dreaming. Why? Because life sets in. Usually we start a family early, we get married, or we leave home and now we have our own bills that causes us to just want to survive to the paycheck and get paid and all the time, every now and then we would think about making more money or doing a little bit different, or I need to get a better job. And if you were like me or like I used to be, I found a better job, but it didn't change my situation very much. But over the last 20 to 25 years, I've been studying success. And in my first book, I wrote, You Can Win in Life, my rags to riches story. And in it, it has five of the D7 steps. It has the basic five and the D7 steps. And dream is the first because I started dreaming that I lived in a different place. I started dreaming I drove a different car. I started dreaming that life would be different for me and my family. And all of that came to be. But there are some things you have to do. See, here's what I share with the young people. The longest journey to success is a shortcut. I wanted to pause there because I want you to get that point I just made. The longest journey to success is a shortcut. You can't shortcut anything of significance. If you want something in life, you want something long lasting, you gotta have a dream. And a dream is the most important thing. Behind me, I have a list of over 60, almost 80 dreams wrote on a sheet of paper. Some of them I have lines through them. And when you get around about 20 to 30, writing your goals down, the things you desire to do, the things you desire to have, the people you desire to help, the things you desire to accomplish, write a book, travel, have a nice automobile if that's what you want. those things you tend to run out when you get to 20 or 30, and then you have to start really dreaming and imagining to reach 50 and 60 and 70 and 80. And I encourage you to do that because the dream is everything. I'm a reader, and if you're planning on being successful, if you're not a reader, you need to start reading. I read books like Behind Me, The Magic of Thinking Big. I read books like You Must See Your Way Through by C. Ray Calhoun. I have a whole row of John Maxwell, who is my mentor. I'll be with John in another month. He's my mentor. And then I also read books like Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I was looking to the side because a moment ago I had it sitting right here next to me. But he says something very good. He uses a whole chapter to talk about imagination in Napoleon Hill. He says that many people are only limited in their own thinking, in their own imagination. That's where your limits are because people reach a point where they start believing they can't have it. See, once upon a time, doubling my income was just totally out of my thinking. And then when I started thinking it, my mind was saying, do you see how long it took you to get where you're at? Folks, let me tell you something. The dream is everything. The dream starts you out. The dream works. I mean, a people without a vision perish. A people without a vision die. A vision, your dream is the starting for a excellent life, an excellent destiny. A vision, a dream, setting goals will change your life. It'll change the direction that you're going. It will establish a great destiny for you. Listen to me very carefully. The dream is everything. You should find time, cut everything off, and start dreaming, start believing things that seem crazy to you. I'm here to tell you when you write it down, if you can dream it and imagine it, in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. If you can imagine it in your mind, you can see it in your life. I know it happens. I did for me and did for all of the successful people. You should hear their story. Oprah had a dream once upon a time when she didn't have anything. Tyler Perry had a dream once upon a time. All the actors had a dream once upon a time. Will Smith had tell you about his dream he had once upon a time. Anybody that you can think of and name that have done anything of significance, it first started with a dream. The dream is everything. I'll be talking to you with D2. That's not THE, that's ABC D2 of the D7 steps coming up. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Have a great day.